There are lots of ways to breathe. There are lots of ways to move. I have to say, I am at my happiest when I combine both. Moving and breathing at the same time seems to create a synergistic effect on the mind and the body. I just feel very at one, I'm at peace and in flow. Of course, there are lots of techniques that I do that you've seen on my channel where the resulting effect can leave you in a heightened state of well-being or just a heightened state of bliss. You know, I'm thinking along the lines of the Soma Breath videos that I've got on my channel and Wim Hof, etc. But when I personally combine movement with breathing, that's when I create a perfect state of flow, as shown here. This is me now conducting a movement and breath exercise. And in fact, I took this same group through a variety of different practices, from the Gamma Mindset technique to various other breath practices, yoga, etc., movement. In fact, on a couple of mornings, I did take a few of them through a fairly hardcore physical exercise routine, which it was in Costa Rica. We were all pretty hot and sweaty even before that exercise. I'm sure they probably didn't appreciate it at the end. Or maybe they did, I don't know. The point I really want to make here is that for me, and I hope for you too, there is a wealth of knowledge and practice out there when it comes to breath work. You're not going to get it all from me, that's for sure. I'm still learning, I'm still developing my knowledge. In fact, I want to continue doing that for years to come. I don't really ever want to get to a point where I can say, don't worry, I've got it all figured out. And that goes the same for anything that I'm teaching you here, from psychological practices to other forms of movement, to body weight exercises, to mindfulness techniques, etc., etc. As far as I'm concerned, this life is a journey, and this journey is all about exploration and play. So as soon as you start to inject both exploration and play into your breath work, I think you're more likely to make that yours. In other words, you won't see it as a chore. You won't see it as something that you have to do. You will simply make it a part of your life. This is something that I teach others in various different guises, either on one-to-one programs, in my online programs, in corporate settings, or more recently, in this rather wonderful trip in Costa Rica. I feel very grateful for being invited out there. On the subject of learning breathwork, let me bring to you something. In fact, let me use the words of Sesame Street. This episode has been brought to you by the letters B. In fact, I won't go through all the letters, because actually what I'm talking about is that I'm now about to introduce something rather exciting. It's an app that is about to launch, the link of which is below, called the Breath Source. Both myself and a number of other breath masters around the world, many of which you will know from YouTube, the likes of Take a Deep Breath, I'm sure you've come across that channel already, Michael Biker, an amazing yoga practitioner as well as breath worker, Jesse Kuma, Dan Vadney of Breathwork Beats, Ben Greenfield is also on there too. What we've done is collaborated. We've come together as breathwork coaches and combined all of our knowledge and compiled it into an app. And that's the beauty with this. If you're like me and you love breathwork and you want to continue learning and you want to continue developing your practice, this will be the place to go. In fact, all my new breathwork videos and content will be on this app, but also you will be able to book live sessions. You will be able to book retreats, both online and real world retreats. You'll also be able to do various bits of teacher training as well. So this is an app that's going to keep growing, it's going to keep developing. The content on there is going to be incredible. It's beautifully designed. And as I said, it launches tomorrow. You can get it both on iOS and Android. The link is below. I'm really excited about this because there's going to be a lot of hoo-ha about it over the next few days. You might even get to a point where you're thinking, okay, enough, I don't want to know about it anymore. we are going to try and take the world by storm as far as this app is concerned and the promotion of it. And by the way, this Sunday there is a webinar that you might like to join as well. And I should add, at this webinar, there's going to be a number of giveaways. Pretty big ones actually, so you might want to turn up for that alone. But at the very least you want to turn up, because for 2 hours you're going to meet all the breath masters, you're going to be learning practices, you're going to be learning from their stories. There's going to be lots going on. It's going to be a fun, creative event. So I'll see you there, because I'm hoping you will be. And I also hope to see you on the Breath Source app, the link below. This video has been brought to you by the letters B. Anyway, there we are. Guys, thank you very much for staying with me. I know you haven't seen much content from me recently, and that is because I've been working on this and various other different things that I'll be bringing news to the channel. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.